opportunity to help them grow, develop, and learn, and ultimately get prepared to compete in an outstanding conference like the Big Ten. It's just a really thrill. It's a great honor to be part of that. And I think the other aspect about it, obviously, it's like every year, especially at this time of year, there's a real mix of excitement for all of us, and I think also uncertainty, and that'll never change. Regarding our team, obviously, just looking forward to getting started with them. Looking forward to preseason practice when that goes. I know all of us want to know the answers right now. None of us do. I don't know how good we'll be this year, but I can say I really like our football team. I like the people on it. I like the way they've trained, the way they've worked going back to January, and the attitude that they've displayed on a really consistent basis. So happy about that. And I think like most seasons, team-wise, we have a mix of veterans, good, solid veterans, guys that have played and had success out there on the field in conference competition. We've got a good mix of youth as well. And like most years for us at Iowa, we're always concerned about our depth, and that's something we'll really be focused on basically at every position when we start up in August. And I really think that's the beauty of college football. I think it's why there are so many great stories in college football. We all have that opportunity to see how we can improve and grow as we go along. So last, in a nutshell, I think if you want to look at our football team, really a prominent focus for us as a coaching staff, certainly our fan base, development of starters up front on both sides of the football. We've lost a lot of really good starting players the last 2 years on both sides of the line of scrimmage. We've got a lot of work to do there, and then obviously right along with that, a lot of work to develop depth at those positions. I think we're fairly experienced on the perimeter. If we were playing 7-on-7, we'd be in pretty good shape, but obviously there's a lot more to that. And then unlike most years, I think we really got a pretty good feel of who our specialists are and what we can count on them to do. And I think they're all capable of performing really well. So happy about that. So again, as I said, I just really like our team. It's been good to watch them over the course of the summer. It's been good for everybody to have a break, and they've got another break coming up here before we get going. I think we're all eager to start up here in 13 days, obviously. And like every year, August is a big month, not only to prepare for the season, prepare to be game ready, but just to continue to try to develop our team and see if we can't move forward. And we are a fairly young team. It was really evidenced in the spring, and so there's a great opportunity for us to show growth if we handle things right. The last couple of things here real quickly. It's unique this year for us to open up with a Big Ten scheduled opponent. That is unique. I know last year was an exception for all of us, but I think you have to go back, I believe, 1979, 1980, when Coach Fry was just getting started. I know they played Indiana, ironically, in 79. So we open with Indiana this year. It's something very different for us. And then the next week we play another team that's going to be nationally ranked. So we have two nationally ranked teams right off the bat. So that's certainly something that's got our attention. We know we're going to have to be at our best right off the bat, or at least attempt to be. And then the other obvious thing, just to be back in Kinnick with fans. I think that's one thing we all missed last year. One of my most vivid memories of the season was pulling up for our first game in West Lafayette, and nobody was on the sidewalks. Just how bizarre that was, how surreal it was, kind of like a science fiction movie. And I think it was even stranger for all of us to play at home in front of, without our crowds being there. So I know we feel that way. I'm sure every coach that stands in front of you feels the same way too. It's going to be great to get started with Big Ten football, and it's going to be great to have fans back involved. So